Now, we all naturally shed 50 to 150 strands a day. So imagine almost 9 years of locked hair.
You look so handsome.
Now, I was pretty obsessed with Jay's locks. Honestly, I didn't really want him to cut them. It's a lot of memories stored in locks.
Happy birthday!
Locks can be like antennas, connecting us to frequencies and energies.
Y'all, on Sunday, June 21st, Beyoncé dropped a 7-minute Cécred Father's Day video called The Blueprint, playing Jay-Z as the ultimate girl dad who grew his hair out for 8 straight years just to make Blue Ivy love her curls. It was sweet, it was cinematic, and drama pages are alleging it was straight up damage control. Because Wendy Williams has been telling us for years there's another daughter Jay-Z's been hiding, and the name has been sitting right there in the Gossip archives this whole time. Sit down. Let me get into it. Now, let me set the table for y'all real quick. Wendy has been the one talk show host consistently calling out Jay-Z's outside kids for years.
Free gave birth Monday. 50 and Jay-Z was there. She gave birth in Brooklyn at Methodist Hospital. Who do we shout out to? Oh, hell. Beyonce. Oh. What you gonna do now, B? Let's get some flowers together to send over to Methodist Hospital. Congratulations to Free.
And back in her radio days, she went on air and said, Free from 106 & Park had a baby with Jay-Z at Methodist Hospital in Brooklyn. Free, whose real name is Marie Wright, publicly denied that back in October 2024, saying she doesn't have any biological children.
You know, I be reading it all the way thinking y'all got a real question. Cut it out. I say it one time. Free has no biological children. You God-picking fools!
But Wendy didn't stop. She kept dropping breadcrumbs that Jay had multiple babies out here nobody was supposed to talk about. And now, the one woman with the microphone can't say a word because she's been locked in a court-ordered guardianship since May 2022. The pressure on Jay didn't start this week either. Back in May of last year, Nicki Minaj pulled up on Twitter and accused him of wearing a lace front during her tensions with Roc Nation.
After years of Nicki Minaj targeting Jay-Z and making it known to the world that she feels as if behind the scenes Jay-Z had a lot to do with the fact that her career wasn't pushed in the way that it should have been pushed, or she wasn't where she should be financially, or whatever the case may be, everything that Jay-Z has played in hand in, Nicki Minaj has been bringing to the forefront for the last few years, and Jay-Z has finally responded.
And then May 30th of this year, Jay-Z headlines Roots picnic in Philadelphia with a full-blown afro, like he was answering her personally. 3 weeks after that, here comes Beyoncé with the Cécred video and a whole polished origin story about the 8-year hair journey, complete with his stylist Nakia Collins named on camera and Blue Ivy as the emotional centerpiece. Word is that wasn't a Father's Day gift, honey. That was a strategy meeting with a bow on top. And here's why Jay needed the save so bad. Carmen Bryan, Nas's ex, sat down with Vlad TV back in 2017 and told the world that during her 5-year affair with Jay-Z from 1995 to 2000, while she was still with Nas, she got 3 months pregnant with Jay's baby, miscarried, and told him after the fact.
At one point, you were pregnant by Jay?
Yes, I had a miscarriage.
Okay, this was before the whole
This was like before all of that.
How far along were you?
I believe I was definitely less than 3 months. It was the first trimester. It wasn't
still early.
Exactly. Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy.
She laid the whole thing out in her memoir. It's no secret, and the affair only ended when Jay dropped Super Ugly rapping about sleeping with her, which sent Nas straight to the booth to make ether and end the whole beef. Then there's Reimer Satterthwaite, who's been in and out of court for years trying to get Jay-Z to submit to a paternity test. Because before his mother Wanda died in 2016, she left a video on record saying Reimer is Jay's son. Jay-Z has never taken that test, not once. Tell me how a man builds a hair care empire around one daughter while there's a whole line of women and kids he refuses to acknowledge? That's the real pattern with Jay-Z, sis. He ain't just a cheater, he's a denier. Free denied, Reimer denied, Carmen's pregnancy buried, and those are only the ones that made it to the internet. Which brings us to the name Beyoncé's Cécred video was really trying to bury. Her name is Teasha Macer, born 1990 in Cambridge, Maryland, and her Instagram handle is literally Jay-Z Firstborn. first daughter. Gossip broke the whole story in May 2020, and baby, the receipts came heavy. Letitia's Aunt Terry Turner backed the entire origin publicly on Facebook, laying out how she personally introduced her sister Lisa to Sean Carter back on Greenwood Avenue in Cambridge in the late 80s. Aunt Terry even named the exact block, 500 Side Greenwood Avenue, and said that when Lisa called Rockefeller after Letitia was born, whoever answered mocked her, asking, "Do you know how many women call in daily claiming Jay-Z is their baby daddy?" May 10th, 2020, Letitia posted her ancestry DNA test right on that Instagram page, reportedly linking back to Jay-Z's family through his brother's line. Then in 2022, Oskino from State Property, an actual Rockefeller artist, somebody who was in that building, went public, confirming Jay-Z has a daughter named Letitia Masser.
This is Jay-Z's first daughter. She actually got her first confirmation through the ancestry DNA test.
Heard you was Jay-Z's daughter.
She reached out to Ramir to let him know that she felt like they were siblings. They had stayed in contact for years, and then all of a sudden, she completely stopped. But I think we can all figure out why. Watch these.
My name is Letitia Masser from Cambridge, Raleigh. My mom, her name is Lisa Masser. She has multiple sclerosis. I've been hearing that Jay-Z was my father all my life. There's no way that he can deny anything, especially when people were there that know him.
Saying Jay bought her a house in Cambridge, pays her bills, and as part of their alleged arrangement, she isn't even allowed to keep photos of him in her home. Then last July, the Ricky Smiley Morning Show reported Jay-Z had allegedly bought her a $1.7 million home in Maryland.
Teasha Masser, y'all. If y'all know who Letitia Masser is, it's been reported, y'all, that she is the daughter of rap legend Jay-Z, y'all, and they're saying that he bought her a beautiful $1 million lakefront mansion, honey, in Maryland. Now, they're saying, y'all, that T reportedly signed an NDA agreement before accepting the keys to the mansion.
That ain't a whisper. That's a whole paper trail with an address on it. And what did Jay-Z do about it? Absolutely nothing. He has never confirmed her, never denied her, never taken a DNA test, never sued her Instagram. 6 years later, that page is still up, still active, still calling herself his firstborn. And Jay's team hasn't so much as sent a cease and desist. Meanwhile, Beyoncé is out here narrating cinematic Father's Day videos about the one daughter he's willing to claim, playing him as girl dad of the century while there's a grown woman in Maryland with his DNA test posted to her page. The street's been saying Beyoncé is God's strongest soldier for staying in this marriage, and drama pages are alleging she's too deep in the empire to leave now even if she wanted to. And Wendy, the one woman with the platform who was willing to name what everybody in the industry already knew, has been muzzled since 2022. She told The Breakfast Club in January of last year that she feels like she's in prison.
I am not cognitively impaired, you know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in New York City, right? And by the way, my apartment has been sold, thank God, you know, a while ago. But I'm in this place where the people are in their 90s and their 80s.
Baby, y'all can call that coincidence if you want. I'm not. So tell me what y'all really think. Is Letitia Masser Jay-Z's real first daughter? Or is this whole Cambridge, Maryland story a fairy tale? And did Beyoncé know about her before she said I do? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you really think. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.